no, what do I want? What do I want? Got a bit of a crush on him, I have to say. So that's a proper 1980s drive-through, guys. Today, I am visiting a little gem in Huddersfield. In fact, it's a bit of an institution in West Yorkshire, Merrie England. It's the home of the very first drive-through in the north of England. In fact, it's probably one of the first in the whole of UK. But it is not like any ordinary drive-through where you're going to go and get your burger and fries. Now, you're more likely to pick up a hot roast beef sandwich and a slice of apple pie. Yes, it is a proper cafe drive-through right out of the 1980s. So go and grab a vol au vent and get some Depeche Mode on your Walkman, because we're going back to the 80s. So the name of the road that I am heading to is New Hay Road. I have to say, there have been some gorgeous cars on the way here today. I think because the sun is out and it's really warm, everybody's been polishing up their posh cars and they've got the tops down. I've seen 3 gorgeous Aston Martins. Yeah, so it's been quite entertaining on the way up here. Right, so where are we heading? I have been doing a little bit of reading and it turns out this place has got a little bit of a celebrity following. In fact, Ricky Wilson of the Kaiser Chiefs, one of my favourites. I've got a bit of a crush on him, I have to say. But he discovered this place and actually made the comment, by all accounts, I don't know how true this is, but just discovered Merrie England, and by heck, that is one heck of a sandwich shop. So yeah, clearly gone down well with him. And also the local poet laureate, what's his name? Simon, is it Simon or is it Stephen? I know it's Armitage, Simon Armitage I'm going to say. He dedicated one of his poems to the ladies of Merrie England in their burgundy aprons. Anyway, I'm here now, so let's go and have a look. Right, let's check out this menu. I purposely have had no breakfast today, so I'm going to fill up. They've got a really, really wide range of food. Every sandwich you could wish for, but I think I'm going to go for a toasted sandwich. Chicken club sounds really good, and it's what, £5.98? Now the coffee here is supposedly really, really good quality as well. So I think I'm just going to opt for a latte. Right, I need to head over to the counter and order over there. Now in the counter they have got some amazing cakes, so let's have a look at them. They've got everything: Bakewell tart, brownies, flapjack, you name it, custard tarts. This one looks a bit posh with the jam on it. Oh God, what are they called? Vanilla slice. I've not had one of those for years. And then we've got some scones. You can't go wrong with a good old scone. Oh, it looks like my lunch is here. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So my sandwich has just arrived. I have ordered chicken, lettuce and tomato, otherwise known as CLT. It's on gluten-free bread, so I don't know what the bread is like that they normally serve, but I have to say, it looks very, very nice. Yeah, so like I say, this is actually on gluten-free bread, so it's actually quite reasonable size, because for some reason gluten-free bread is always tiny and a bit rubbish, but this looks quite nice. I'm looking forward to digging in. So we have got some nice bacon, not too well done, not too underdone, and yeah, lettuce looks very nice. I've also been a little bit naughty and got myself some lemon drizzle cake. Yeah, she made a point of saying, we've got some gluten-free cakes. I thought, well, it'd be rude not to, wouldn't it? There is no easy way of eating these things. I usually just cut them up and try to eat them a little bit more delicately. Oh, soddy, I'm going in with a proper full-on bite. I have paid £13.78 for this, and I have to say it feels a lot different to Nando's where I went the other day, which just was a big rip-off, even though I didn't pay and my brother did. But for that I got the sandwich, I got a piece of cake and a large latte. The sandwich is really, really tasty. It's the bacon is not too well done, not too underdone, because I hate fatty bacon. I hate it when you take a bite into a bacon sandwich and you get stretchy fat. It's never been a good thing. And the chicken is really tender. That's kind of pre-cooked, but it's very nice nonetheless. And we've got really, really fresh lettuce on there as well. So all in all, it's a big win. The coffee is delicious. I think they make a big thing about the coffees that they use here, and it is really nice. I'm trying to eat it all delicately now, like a lady. I'm cutting it into small pieces so I don't get a face full of mayonnaise. Well, I think an empty plate is a good sign of the quality of food, isn't it? And I have certainly enjoyed that. I'm really pleased I didn't have breakfast this morning. I've saved enough, and I saved enough space for that, and cake. I feel so greedy having cake as well, but it's got to be done, hasn't it? I'm doing this for you. I'm doing it for the benefit of you guys. So all my, all this sugar intake is for the benefit of my YouTube viewers. I hope you appreciate the extra pounds that I'm putting on. I do love the decor in here, although they're not going for that typical 1980s style that some of us would have expected with the, the Miami Vice clean-cut interiors. Now, this feels a little bit more akin to, I don't know, Henry VIII's dining room or something. They've got lots of mock Tudor, oak panelling. Yeah, it's very dated. Exactly what I kind of hoped for, really. But it's, I love it. It seems really busy as well. Although we are positioned on quite a busy main road, it is still quite early, but people are coming in for breakfast, tea cakes, and it's just a constant, it's just a constant flow of customers. And they've got a nice little conservatory just at the entrance as you come in, so that does feel a little bit more modern day and not straight out in the 1980s like the rest of it does in here. It's a proper British cafe with proper grub, reasonably priced. The staff are lovely and they all seem really, really happy, and it just feels a nice environment for people to work in. This is one of 6 cafes that they've got, and they're scattered around West Yorkshire. Up until recently, it was in the same ownership for over 5 decades. It was just one family that had the place, but they've recently just sold it on. So I don't know if it's changed much since the new owners have taken it over, but they're definitely doing something right. It's got to be said. Right, I think it's time to try this cake, isn't it? It would be rude not to.
The striking sound, a scent of emptiness is woven in the seams of your fancy dress. I wish for you a bit.
That was Merrie England. I loved it in there. It was a proper British cafe and the food was really nice. The sandwich which I had, I kept I kept referring to it as a CLT. It wasn't actually a CLT, it was a chicken club sandwich, because I kind of sat back and I thought, well, where's the tomato if it's a CLT? But when I looked at the menu again, no, it's just a club sandwich. But it was really, really nice, and I'm sure it would have been even better actually with the with regular bread, because gluten-free bread is pretty grotty, even though that was quite good. The cake, I am not going to judge them on the cake at all, because the fact that they even offer a gluten-free option is great. It wasn't the best, it was a little bit dry, but as I say, I'm not going to judge them on it, because they did have a great selection of cakes in the fridge, which I showed you. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get to try any of those, which is a bit of a shame. But they are advertising something called Mini Delight. Was it Mini Delights or Merrie Delights? I think it's probably Merrie Delights, obviously in keeping with their name and brand and stuff. And they look like little donut balls, and they're filled with different fillings, so it looked like they got a Biscoff, like a Biscoff, what is it? It's not a paste, is it? What's the word for it? It's like a Nutella thing, isn't it? But it's the Biscoff flavour. They've got a berries and they've got a Nutella one as well. But the one thing that I haven't done, which I think is imperative that we do, we've obviously just been into the cafe and had a look what it's like in there, but we've come here to see the north of England's first drive-through. So we're going to go and do the proper drive-through. Now, their speciality sandwich here is a beef and onion hot sandwich, I believe. I'm not a big fan of beef, but for the purpose of YouTube and this trip, I am going to order one and we'll see what it's like. Yeah, so let's go and bob through the drive-through, shall we? Kind of quite excited about this. I mean, I lead a very, very shallow life. I don't do many drive-throughs, you see.
I wish for you a bit of happiness, a breath of air.
Right, let's do the drive-through. I've timed it quite well actually because there is only one car in front of me. I'm just looking at this other one, toasted cheese special from the grill, made with Wensleydale cheese, tomato, onion and sweet pickle on sliced bread or tea cake, otherwise known as a bread cake where I come from. What do you guys call it? Tea cake, bread cake, bap, balm cake. There's so many terms for it, I can't even start to remember them all. I don't actually know which one is the traditional saying for South Yorkshire from where I come from. I'm sure there's quite a few, but yeah, answers on a postcard. Right, we're in. Hiya, could I have a roast beef and onion sandwich, please? Say again?
Raw or pickled onion?
Raw, please. Actually, no, we'll go pickled onion. And white. And can I have a latte as well?
Yeah, regular or large?
I'll take a large, please.
Anything else?
That's all, thank you.
Level large, please. 864. Thank you.
Thank you. It smells really good. Thank you. Brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Just going to find somewhere to pull up. Oh my goodness, I love that. So that's a proper 1980s drive-through, guys. That's what it looks like. That's what it was back in the day. It was a proper push-open window. I love that. But it's really nice. It's such a personal touch. The staff are lovely, really, really lovely here. They've got proper gloves on, which is something that you don't get at a lot of places now. So it does look spotlessly clean. It's prepared to order, as I know a lot of places are, but it's not fast food. This is proper food. Now, I love the packaging. Everything is logoed up. We've got the little, what's this, corrugated cardboard, is it? But yeah, they've got it printed on there for their lattes. To be fair, I don't really need this because I've just had one, but I felt like I had to order something. So what I'm going to do is decant this into my thermos mug and hopefully it'll last me a little bit longer. Yep. And it'll stop me from spilling it down me. But right, shall we have a look at this sandwich? I have to say, they threw me a curveball. Beef sandwich is something I'd never ever order. I'm not a big fan of beef at all, not remotely. So yeah, when she said to me, because I asked for beef and onion sandwich, because obviously that is their signature, and then she threw me this curveball by saying raw or pickled onion. I'm like, I don't know, what do I want? I opted for pickled onion because I thought, well, that's a bit different, isn't it? So here it is, the Merrie England speciality sandwich. It's a big old bap. Look at that. That is a big old sandwich. You see, after I'd said I'll have pickled onion, I thought, are they just going to put those big round things that you get in the jars on the sandwich? Because that would be really awkward to eat. But no, it's actually sliced pickled onion. Now, they do offer this sandwich as a warm option, but to be quite honest, because it's just going to be in the car, I thought I didn't really want my car smelling like a greasy spoon, so I just went for the cold option. However, I think a warm one would be nice because by all accounts it has gravy on. Now, unfortunately, because this is on a normal bread cake, and I don't like beef, I'm not going to be able to review it for you, but I just wanted to show you what it was like. What did I pay for the coffee on the takeout? Let me have a look. It pops up on my phone how much I've just spent. I wasn't concentrating. It was about £8 something. Yeah, £8. Oh, there we go. It's telling me again. £8.64 at Merrie England. Yes, so that was for a large latte and a sandwich, which is really not bad value at all, I don't think. But because Lottie has been such a good girl, I'm going to give her this beef as a little treat. I'm going to probably get some hate now off people. They're all going to say, wasting all that on a dog. But, well, she's my little girl and I love her. And she deserves a treat as much as anybody. Don't you, Lottie Lou? She's licking her lips. She can smell it. She can smell the beef. Well, I do hope you have enjoyed this vlog and a little trip down memory lane back to the 1980s. Because, I mean, let's be honest, we all love a little bit of nostalgia, don't we? You can't beat it, especially when it's mixed in with some good old British grub. Yeah, I've really enjoyed it. I would highly recommend a visit to Merrie England. As I say, they've got 6 cafes. The food's really nice. The staff are brilliant. And yeah, it's just a good old British cafe, which is a win because let's be honest, the places like this feel like they're dying out a little bit now because town centres always used to be full of like character and characters, didn't they? And you'd find loads of cafes like this throughout town centres, but they're just being taken over by bigger, you know, big companies and big chain restaurants. So when you do find somewhere like this, a little gem, it's really worth patronising them and yeah, supporting them. We've really got to keep these places going. Anyway, I am going to head off home now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please do subscribe if you're not already, and if you could give a thumbs up to the video or share it, that would help me out loads. Really, really appreciate it. Right, until next time everybody, I will see you soon. Take care, look after yourselves. Hi baby girl, I've got a little treat for you. What's this? What's this? Can you smell that? Do you want me to pop it down here for you? Oh, is that nice? Oh right, okay, yeah. Probably should have put it on the floor outside. I really did not think this through, did I? Well, that's taken all of 10 seconds to eat, Lottie.